Good morning, everybody. We have a higher trade in the grain markets here early on Tuesday morning. It is 6:37 a.m. Central Time. We've got July corn futures up 11 and 3/4 at 691 and a quarter. December corn is up 5 and 3/4 at 568 and 3/4. July soybeans up 13 and a half cents at 1537 and a half. We've got November beans up 10 cents at 1354 and 3/4. July Chicago wheat up 3 cents at 721. July Kansas City wheat up 4 and a quarter at 692 and 3/4. I apologize, I'm a little bit late this morning. We had a tornado warning, so I had to grab my kids and run to the closet under the stairs. We don't have basements here in Middle Tennessee, so that's the deal. But anyways, if you guys are listening on the podcast, thanks for coming back. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I did a video yesterday that might be worth checking out. This is a little bit off topic. This probably falls into the other stuff category, but the title of the video and the episode was "I Don't Know Where to Invest," and I talk about inflation. I talk about how just about every asset out there is very, very expensive. A lot of things are at all-time highs. You know, the stock market, real estate, things like that. I talk about the possibility of an interest rate hike, the possibility of the economy overheating, and I'm really kind of interested to hear what you guys think about this stuff. Where is a good place to invest money for the long haul or even for the short term right now? It's kind of a question that I've posed to a lot of different people, and there doesn't seem to be one really great answer out there. I mean, do you buy stocks at all-time highs? Do you buy real estate at all-time highs? I talked about the implications of higher interest rates down the road, so certainly check that out. And remember, guys, as always, if you need some additional assistance from me, go to my website. It is www.standardgrain.com. Go to that website, click on Grain Marketing Plan here in the upper right-hand corner for $49 a month. I'll send you my morning email. It goes out every business day at 6:30 a.m. Central Time. I will send you my text message service. I will send you my subscriber-only videos and content where I really get into grain marketing, cash sales, capture and carry, option strategies, all that sort of stuff, any sort of consulting that you might need. This is a monthly subscription that can be canceled at any time. To get into the headlines here this morning, USDA had its crop progress report out yesterday. The U.S. corn crop is 46% planted versus 17 last week and 36 on average. Some big strides were made in central and western areas like Iowa in particular. Iowa is 49% planted versus 20% last week, so they planted almost half the corn crop in 1 week. Illinois is 54% done, Indiana 32, Ohio 22, Kentucky 61, Nebraska 42, Kansas 36, South Dakota 25% planted in corn, North Dakota 14%, Minnesota 60%. That might be a bad, no, I think that's right. Minnesota 60%. Crop is 8% emerged versus 3 last week and 9% on average. The U.S. soybean crop is 24% planted versus 8 last week and 11 on average, so ahead of the average there as well. Illinois is 41% complete with beans, Iowa 43, Indiana 24, so moving along there. Now, of course, we do have some rain coming into the central and eastern parts of the Corn Belt here this week, and we've seen some of that already. So some progress in some of these areas could certainly slow down a little bit. U.S. winter wheat crop is rated 48% good to excellent, down from 49 last week. A lot of people thought there was going to be an increase in winter wheat ratings. You can hear that thunder out my window here. We had a 7-point drop in Oklahoma in the good to excellent category in wheat. That was part of the decline. Some traders, again, had expected an improvement there. That crop is 27% headed versus 17 last week, 34 on average. Corn shipments out of the U.S. remain very strong. You know, it was not too long ago that a lot of people questioned whether or not all of this corn that we have on the books would eventually be shipped. Now it appears very possible that everything is shipped prior to the end of the marketing year on August 31st. U.S. exporters shipped 2.14 million metric tons of corn. That's 84 million bushels last week. That is well above the pace needed to hit government targets for the old crop marketing year. I think we need to average about 55-ish million bushels per week. I might be a little off on that for the remainder of the marketing year. And we've been averaging close to well north of 70. So it's very, very possible that we meet or exceed government targets in regard to corn shipment prior to the end of the marketing year on August 31st. Key Brazilian corn, oh, there's the thunder. Key Brazilian corn growing areas are slated to remain dry. The forecasts this morning continue to basically lock out like all rainfall from these corn growing areas. You look at the map, it's almost like comical how everything around these key Brazilian corn growing areas is going to get rain, just not the key corn growing areas. So there's really nothing in the forecast short term or long term. StoneX or FC Stone reduced its estimate for Brazil's corn crop down to 100.25 million metric tons from 105 previously. USDA is up at 109. That's a number that probably comes down next week. I think just about every group out there will gravitate toward a number near that 100 million metric tons or even lower without a big shift in the weather. I think the month of May here, the next couple of weeks, I mean, if these forecasts don't change, this is a make or break deal for the corn crop down there. Big soybean crop in Brazil appears to be getting bigger. StoneX pegged the Brazilian soybean crop at 135.7 million metric tons, up from 134 previously. USDA is at 136, so most groups gravitating toward that 136 area, which is above the previous record by a good 10 million. I think last year's record crop was 126, so that's a big crop. The late yields were better than expected. They had some late season rainfall, so things looking good there. Cattle market ended lower yesterday. We've got this surge in the boxed beef market. Choice boxes were up $2.80 at $2.99.30 yesterday. Select boxes up 74 cents at $2.83.79. I assume that demand is much better here. I mean, a lot of things are reopening, restaurants reopening. That probably has something to do with this. Yet cash cattle just cannot get off the mat here, and it's been kind of a sluggish deal. You know, this 118 to 120 type business. We'll see if we can improve on that this week. In the outside markets, the S&P's down 17. The Dow's down 66. Gold's down $8. Silver's about flat. U.S. dollar is higher and has been a little bit stronger here. Crude oil is up 91 cents, 65.40, kind of creeping back up toward the upper end of this recent trading range. The bonds are mixed. If you guys need some more information from me, shoot me an email, give me a call, visit my website. Everybody have a great day. Talk to you a little bit later.